Okay. Hi, I'm here again for our kitchen essentials. This is actually kitchen essentials number 2. Okay. So, if you be guided, this is going to be your return demo for midterms. Okay, we're done with our prelims. We are here now with our basic stocks. The stock actually is a basic thing that you have to know because you don't have to use bouillon or you don't have to use nor cubes. You don't have to use chicken flavoring or pork flavoring or beef flavoring. All you have to do is you make use of your scraps, whatever slice that you have at home. Okay, so what are our main ingredients for our stock? This is going to be meat stock. Okay, so we can use chicken, we can use pork, we can also use beef if you have. Okay, so what are the ingredients? We have, of course, our onion. Okay, we have here thyme. Thyme, oregano could be an optional ingredient. If you don't have this at home, it is okay. But what are the most important ingredients that you need are your pepper. These are buong paminta po ito. Buo. Okay, we have our garlic. Okay, we have our bay leaf. Of course, the things that we need for our mirepoix. Okay, it's a mirepoix. These are going to be vegetables in cubes. We have our onion that's going to be sliced in cube. And we have our celery. Okay, we have our onion leeks. And we also have our carrots. But later on, if you will taste this, you will say, Ma'am, di ko naman natikman natikman ko yung carrots, natikman ko po yung celery, pero hindi ko na po nakita. Kasi, ang kailangan lang natin sa stock ay yung sabaw. Okay? This is going to be reduced. Actually, what I'm showing you now is just the basic things that you need. But, of course, what you have to do is hours. Because you need to boil the stock for 5 hours or even more. Mas masarap po kasi kung nandun lahat na yung lasa sa ating sabaw. Okay. We have the mirepoix. The mirepoix is simply slicing your onions into big slices of cubes. Okay. So, it would look like this. Okay. So, there are cube onions. And, of course, you also have your celery. It's going to be sliced as big as this. Okay, so again, into cubes. I am now placing this in our water. Okay, so our water is there, our celery is there, our onions is there, and our carrots is going to be also in cubes. Okay, so you have it here. Okay, cubes, 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 and cubes. All I have to do is place this in my water. And the most important, of course, is your chicken. Or maybe your pork. These are bones. Na may yung ginagamit natin yung knuckles. Pwede yung knuckles ng baka. Uy, ang sarap-sarap nun. Saan pa ba mayroong masarap talaga na ilalagay natin? Yung bones na tira-tira natin sa meat. Okay? So, it can be chicken bones, it can be pork bones, it can be beef bones. Okay? So, that is our mirepoix. The slices into cubes of our onions, the celery, and the carrots. Of course, our chicken. And we can also place onion leeks again. For our onion leeks, you can have this again into cubes. There you are. Big slices lang po ito. Okay. We are putting it on now. Okay. Let it boil at least for 5 hours. But again, what is the most important thing? It's your herbs and spices. The herbs and spices is placed in what we call a bouquet garni. What is a bouquet garni? Bouquet garni is placing all your herbs and spices in a bouquet or a piece of cloth or a cheesecloth, and then you have to tie it. What I have here now is just a tea bag. So this is my tea bag. I am now placing the herbs and spices. So I have thyme, I have black pepper, I have my garlic. But of course, yung garlic po minsan hinalo na natin dun eh. Okay. So, bakit po nilalagay natin dito? Supposed to be, ito po ay ilalagay, panandalian lang po ito habang kumukulo. Itatali na po natin ito. This is now called my bouquet garni. I am just making a substitute on what I have. Maybe you can do this also at home. Kung ano lang pong available. Ang tanong na naman sa akin, sa return demo, sa Kitchen Essentials, ano po ma'am, wala kaming tea bags, wala din kaming cloth. Pwede po kaya ilagay na lang po namin yung mga paminta doon? Yes, sige, pwedeng-pwede. Pero ito kasi, okay, nalis ko lang po yung papel at isushoot po natin, pakukuluan po natin yan at 5 hours po ito, kung maaari. But if you think you cannot have the 5 hours, it's okay. Kasi ito, i-drain nyo 3 hours at most. Possible, 3 hours. Basta nandun na po lahat yung lasa. Depende po kasi nito sa dami nung niluluto nyo. Yung iba po, ang ginagawa nila dito, ilalagay po nila yung paminta or sometimes they have the other herbs and spices, minamata-mata po nila dito sa ating onion. Okay? At nilalagay po nila to sa stock natin. Hanggang kumulong-kumulo po yan ng ilang oras. Okay? At yan na po. I-drain po natin o i-strain natin yan. Kukunin natin yung sabaw. At yan po ang gagamitin natin mamaya para sa ating soup. So, we will be having different kinds of soup later on. Okay. So, I repeat, you have here now our boiling stuff. You can have actually onions, you have your carrots, you have your celery, you have your onion leeks. The most important, your meat. It can be pork, it can be beef, it can be chicken. Of course, sometimes you can use also fish, but with the fish stock, it's a different story. We also have shrimp stock. We also have vegetable stock, but that is a different story. This is a meat stock. We'll let it boil, and then we will strain it later. That's it. Malapit na po ang ating stock. Okay? So, pinakuluan na po natin yung ating stock. Remember our stock, this is meat stock. So, it's either pork, it's either chicken, or it's either beef. You have your mirepoix, which is cube slices, big slices of your carrots, your onion, your celery. Meron po tayong bouquet garni. And in your bouquet garni, this is actually herbs and spices. Nilagay po natin sa isang balot. Okay? Kung wala po kayong pangbalot doon, just place now your herbs and spices at i-strain or lagay po natin sa strainer later para hindi po sasama yung herbs and spices. Okay. So, habang pinapakulo natin yung ating stock na magpapasarap sa ating sopas, we are now going to demonstrate to you our soup. Okay. For our soup, we actually have here, gagawa po tayo ng molo soup. Okay. So, we have here our molo wrapper. Okay. This is our molo wrapper. Nabibili po to sa palengke or sa grocery. Okay. We also have our ground pork. Okay. We have here our pepper. We have our salt. And we also have flour and eggs. Okay, ulitin ko lang po. Molo wrapper, our ground pork, we have our salt, pepper, our flour, and our eggs. All you have to do is mix. Okay, this is our ground pork. Mix your flour. Okay, mix the eggs. Okay, so ito po yung eggs natin. Kasi konti lang po yung meat natin, kaya konti lang po yung nilalagay natin. Pero 1 kilo po ito. Siguro kailangan natin ng mas maraming eggs. Okay? Only to mix it. And then you have your pepper. You have again your salt. Okay? Mix lang po natin. At ilalagay po natin sa ating wrapper. Okay? After mixing this well, okay, we now place this in our lumpia wrapper. And, ay, not lumpia wrapper, molo wrapper, sorry. Molo wrapper. Of course, you just place a little water or egg. You simply have to do it this way. And, when we already have our stock later, na-boil na po natin, pinakuluan na po natin yan, lagay lang po natin yung mga, okay, molo na na-wrap natin in our stock. It's going to be your soup. See how it is? Okay. So, tubig ang pandikit natin sa molo wrapper or simple lang na yung egg po ang minamit ko. This is our molo soup. We can have different kinds of soup. We have a thick soup. Okay, yung thick soup po natin pwedeng kalabasa, or carrots, or potato, or kamote, na binoil po natin na matagal, minash natin, or blender natin, at ilagay po ulit natin sa stock. And that's it. Just place salt and pepper. Yung iba nilalagyan nila ng cream or milk. You have also our common na macaroni soup. So, kumukulo na po yung ating tubig. Lalagay ko na po yung ating macaroni. We have different kinds of soup. So, again, you have thick soup, clear soup. You have also soup with slices of carrots, maybe, or you have potato. Here is our common macaroni soup. So, we have here macaroni. Ay na po kumukulong tubig natin. We are placing our macaroni. We place already oil and of course little salt. Okay, so we're boiling that. You have one that makes your macaroni soup is milk. We also have ito po yung karne, meron pong carrots, meron tayong garlic. Susutay po natin yan mamaya. You can also place chicken, shredded chicken for your macaroni soup. Okay. In your molo soup, pwede kayong maglagay ng gulay kung gusto nyo. That's also optional. Okay. We have different kinds of soup also. We can place miswa. Ano pwede nating ihalo sa miswa? Pwedeng ground pork. Okay, gisa natin. Then this one. And meron tayong tinatawag na upo ba yun? Hindi. Yeah, tama. Yung kabatiti na tinatawag natin, pwede natin ilagay dito sa ating miswa. We can also place, these are different kinds of noodles now. This is sotanghon. Okay? So, yung sotanghon, pwede rin chicken stock ulit. Yung stock natin ng chicken stock natin. With this one, your sotanghon, place carrots, and that's it. Yun na po yung ating sotanghon soup. For your return demo, you will make two kinds of soup. It's either macaroni, it could be your miswa, it could be sotanghon, it can be your thick soup which is kalabasa, potato, or either carrots. And you can have molo soup. Okay. Sa ating molo soup, lalagyan po natin mamaya ng itlog din. Okay. So, we are now transferring our stock. This is our stock, yes, been boiled for 5 hours. Okay, we will now drain it. No, after draining your stock, we will now place your molo. Okay, so drain na po natin para hindi po sumama yung lahat ng mga nilagay nating herbs and spices. Okay, there you are. Lilipat lang po natin. Okay, ang sarap-sarap, ang bango-bango with the herbs and spices. That's your chicken stock. Okay, minsan po itong chicken stock natin, pwede nating i-drain. Ganito po siya. Pwede nyong stock talaga sa ref. Place it in your freezer. Place it in a container na talagang malinis at saka talagang hindi po mako-contaminate yung inyong stock. While this is boiling, it's still warm. This has been from our chicken stock. Okay? We are now boiling it. Pagka nag-boil na po yan, kulo, ilalagay po natin ang ating molo. Okay. There you are. Our molo soup. So, we will add, para matikman nyo po mamaya ang ating molo soup. Paano natin ulit ginawa yung molo? So, ground pork. Nilagyan po natin ng egg, nilagyan natin ng konting flour, salt and pepper, and of course, ilagyan po natin ng salt and pepper. And there you are. We are dropping this now in our chicken stock. Okay. Sa chicken stock natin, kung titikman po natin, meron na po siyang herbs. Meron na po siyang carrots na lasa dyan. Pero hindi na nakikita. Lalagyan lang po natin ng pangpalasang salt and pepper. Depende po sa ating panlasa. Okay. Kumukulo po yan. You can also place actually carrots. Okay. Hintayin lang po natin siyang kumulo. No? Pag kumulo na po yan, ilalagay lang po natin yung ating eggs. No? Para mas malasa siya. Of course, you have to boil it for a longer period of time because kailangang maluto yung ating molo. Okay. Here you are. That is our molo. Habang niluluto naman po natin ang ating macaroni soup. Okay. We're here now for our molo soup. Our macaroni soup. I'm now slicing this is our celery, or if you have parsley, it's also nice to have parsley. Okay. Or celery. Whatever ingredients that you have again for your soup. Okay. Yung iba, ayaw nila talaga yung lasa ng mga to. But, do you not know that these ones are antioxidants and are very good for our health? And they're supposed to be eaten fresh. Okay. So, we have our onion leeks. There you have your celery. Okay. Yung iba, nilalagyan pa nila ng sili. Pero, depende na naman yan sa panlasa natin. Okay. So, in our molo soup, kita natin, luto na ha. Dapat mas marami yung sabaw kasi sopas gata naman talaga ito. We are now placing our eggs. Nabit ko na eggs ito. Okay. There you are. Okay. Actually, kung ako, yung sikreto ko, pero sinishare ko na sa inyo. Minsan nilalagyan ko din ito ng, chicharon. Okay. Depende na naman sa panlasa nyo. Basic stock, kitchen essentials, your basic stock, which is the most important. And you're supposed to make your soup. Okay, you're going to demonstrate and return demo to me 2 kinds of soup. You can either have a clear soup, molo soup, sotanghon soup. Ano isa? We have macaroni soup. Okay, so here is our soup now. This is our molo soup. Okay. Oops. There you are. Our molo soup with a little of your onion. You can have a little of your celery. Okay. So you have it here. This is our molo soup. Our macaroni soup, we are just simply placing our chicken. Okay, this has been sliced, okay, or shredded. You have your carrots, okay, and you have to add a little of your stock. Remember our chicken stock, okay, that has already been drained. Okay, yung ating macaroni, our chicken stock na magpapasarap sa ating sopas. Okay, we'll just let this boil and simmer for a while. Okay, so this is our molo soup. Now with our macaroni soup, okay, binoil nyo siya, draining nyo, wash it through running water, and then you place now your shredded chicken. Okay, so it has to be al dente. Hindi po dapat siya sobrang lambot, hindi naman sobrang matigas yung ating macaroni. And you now place a little of your salt again. Okay, salt. And then a little of your pepper. Naglagay na rin po tayo ng carrots natin kanina. Pwedeng kayo maglagay din ng cabbage kung gusto ninyo. Ano yung sikreto sa ating macaroni soup? Ang sikreto sa macaroni soup natin ay yung gatas. Okay, so we are now placing our milk. Ano yung sikreto natin doon sa ating molo? yung molo, syempre, at saka yung ating egg. Okay, last na linagay po natin yung egg doon. Okay, it's an egg drop, no, with your molo soup. So this one is our macaroni soup with milk. Dagdagan ko lang po ng konti ng ating milk. Of course, ang nilagay po natin ulit dito is chicken stock na nanggaling po sa binoil natin kanina. Okay, and we're ready with our macaroni soup. Okay, we will now place our macaroni soup in our bowl, and that's it. Okay. We have already placed our macaroni soup in our bowl, okay? So, meron po siyang gulay, yung chicken natin, and the chicken stock. And your macaroni, that's not too soft, not too hard. It's al dente. And we are again placing our celery or onion. Depende po sa panlasa nyo. Yung iba, nilalagyan po ito ng roasted garlic. Okay. So, here we are again with our basic kitchen essentials. This is your return demo, your stocks plus your soup. You're going to make 2 kinds of stocks and you're going to make 2 kinds of soup. Thank you very much. This is Mom Chit Florentin from SLU, and good luck for your return demo. See you next week.